Okay, so like if we were pulling off a heist, what would be your role?
That's a good question.
Would you be the mastermind? Would you be the distractor?
Are you saying that you're the Lou Miller or whatever Cate Blanchett's character is to my I don't know these names.
Yeah, I don't know the names either. I know the big stars, but I totally forgot all of their names. Debbie. That's her name.
I was like gonna say Cynthia Ocean.
That's the next movie with Cynthia Ocean. It's like her cousin. They just keep making up people.
Marissa Tomei, which is just Sandra Bullock in a different universe.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot.
Ooh.
In a different filter.
I could see her in this kind of movie.
I could too.
Like a heist situation, yeah.
Too bad she imagined Too Close to the Sun.
I know. We'll never forget, will we?
Hey, it's Nikki.
And it's Brie.
And we're
Late to the Party.
A podcast about the film, fashion, and pop culture moments that shaped us into the weirdos that we are. And today we are talking about the oft-forgot spinoff to the Ocean's 11 franchise, Ocean's 8. And the Met Gala. Which, are you excited for the Met this year? I feel like there's not a lot of buzz about it.
There isn't, and I'm surprised. But yes, I am. I plan on viewing it.
It is the Super Bowl of fashion, according to the people at Vogue.
Right? I wish I was there. You got to be invited.
I know. Well, you know who's seen the first Monday in May?
Who?
Gary Ross, who directed Ocean's 8.
It is obvious.
It is very
There's some
obvious.
frame by frames.
Oh, yes. Font choices.
Yeah.
Down to the marker of days.
Mm-hmm. Those seating charts.
Yes. The war room, as they call it.
Mm.
The influencer. The influenced. I see it. But so you're excited about the Met Gala this year?
I think it'll be cool. I mean, I feel like I'm still trying. I feel like every time there's always a theme, and I'm trying to decode it. And I think everyone else is too, because sometimes you see people like you're like, whoa, they killed it. And then other times you're like, what? This doesn't make sense for the theme, but whatever.
I think it's so interesting talking about the Met Gala and researching the Met Gala a little bit too. It's always been a fundraiser.
Mm.
It's a fundraiser for the Costume Institute at the Met. But it wasn't until Anna Wintour really took over in 1995 that it became a little bit more of a shindig, but it really kicked off in the 2000s as far as like the themes go.
Yeah.
And it was just so much more laid back, like in the 90s and, before. But what my point was, it's so funny. Like, because one of my favorite years is the Anglomania.
Yeah.
With Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah. It's not a kilt, is it? It's like it's tartan.
It's half kilt, half like tulle ballerina, like Alexander McQueen look.
Yeah.
And she went with McQueen that year. She was his muse. But it's funny to look at that year and then 2008, like the superhero year. You wouldn't be able to tell from the photos, except from Tilda Swinton, who has like this really cool, like hairsprayed, hair gelled moment going on and like a star in her face. For sure. Just serving David Bowie. Why isn't Tilda Swinton in a David Bowie biopic?
Yeah. It makes sense. Those cheekbones.
If Cate Blanchett could be Bob Dylan, Tilda Swinton could be David Bowie.
100%.
Just thoughts. But my point was, those like late 2000, early 2010 years, the theme's there, but it's still a bit nebulous.
Yeah, you think they're getting more specific.
It's more specific, but then because of all the confusion a couple years ago with the American Dream and like no one shows up on theme, this year it's gotten even more confusing because they're like anticipating that no one's going to show up on theme. So there's like 2 simultaneous themes going on.
Yeah, you mean like the theme and the dress code situation? Yeah. There's a lot of room for like confusion, I feel, because like the theme, what is the theme this year?
It is Sleeping Beauties.
It's like reawakening fashion or something. Yeah.
And the dress code is the Garden of Time, which I see what they did there. They're like, let's do 2 themes, which I appreciate. As someone that loves the theme, but is also the most indecisive.
Yeah, I guess you could just choose one if you were to dress for the event. And then you'd be on theme.
Because this year, it's all about taking... How do I word this? Do you know how to word this? Like, their old costumes.
Yeah, like they're like rare...
They're taking them out of the vault, and they're basically like, these things are going to wither away. It's like the Kim Kardashian Marilyn Monroe dress.
Yes, I was literally thinking, if she wore that now, I think people would love it, but they did not at the time.
No, but that's this year's theme.
And that would have worked.
Or not.
Yeah. Yeah, they could have maybe still been mad, but I feel like they would have been less mad because it'd be on theme.
Well, yeah, that is the theme in a way, but also garden. It's the garden
beauty
of time.
And the garden.
The Garden of Time. It sounds like a Percy Jackson novel.
Yeah, it
Or
does.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Garden of Time.
It does. It sounds like one of those like fantasy.
Percy Jackson in the Garden of Time.
Oh, it was written in 1962. I'm just realizing this now. I think I misread it earlier. I was thinking it was like a really old story.
Same. No, it's an J.G. Ballard short story of the same title. That was written in 2062.
What?
What's time?
Nikki, your interpretation of the theme. Ooh, going forward in time.
Going to
We always
the
have
past.
we have to be fashion forward. But first we must go back to the future. Maybe like a Marty McFly jacket.
Yes.
On top of like a ball gown could be on theme.
Brie, I am getting so confused.
I know.
I'm excited for this year's theme, though. I like the idea of Sleeping Beauty's reawakening fashion and the Garden of Time.
Yeah. I do think it's more fun than some of them that have like the anthology, like the Americas didn't I feel like it was fine maybe for one, but then I don't know why they had to do two.
We didn't see double denim, and that's a disservice. We didn't see like a Cowboy Carter aesthetic for the American dream.
There's a lot we didn't see.
Yeah, we saw Kylie Jenner in a wedding dress and a baseball cap that was backwards.
The American dream.
Which, to be fair, that's the one outfit I think, or the one piece that I think of.
Yeah, I actually liked her outfit. I was like, ooh. It reminded me of something. I can't think of what it was now, but
it's like a Barbie or something, like a cake topper Barbie.
Yeah.
But how I dress my Barbies with the
backwards. Yeah. I low-key loved it.
No, this year, I really hope we get like a YSL 1999 like number. Like the floral bikini.
Yes.
I want to see that reinterpreted.
That could be like interpreted both ways. Like that could be in the garden. That could be.
It's going back to the future.
Yeah.
I want to see Kylie Jenner in that.
Ooh.
So bad. But anyways, what are you looking forward to for the Met this year?
I'm looking forward to seeing what Zendaya is going to wear because I feel like she always kills it on the red carpet.
Especially lately. Her and La Roche are like.
I'm just so curious to see what the interpretation is going to be.
Do you have any ideas?
Probably something over the top and It's I don't know. I don't know if I can even think of something because every time she walks out, her looks just always blow my mind. And it's, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
I'm always like, oh wow, how did they think of this? Like I'm always like, La Roche, how did you think of this? I have no idea. Maybe something like pretty, but that's falling apart a bit.
Ooh. Do you think people are going to do the like garden, literally?
Florals for spring?
Yes.
Groundbreaking. Yeah, I think people will. It's obvious though. So I think there's some people will probably get more creative though and dig deeper.
I think one thing's for sure, we're going to get gowns. Great gowns. Beautiful gowns.
Yes.
And Taylor Swift is going to be there.
Ooh, I wonder what she's going to wear.
I don't know. A gown, a beautiful gown. Aretha said it best.
Yeah.
Great gowns, beautiful gowns.
I really loved a lot of the dresses though, like in the exhibition itself. Can I show you them?
Yeah.
Because it got me thinking. I'm like, I wonder if anyone would wear something from some of these designer collections. I just wish I was going to the Met. I wish I was going to the event and seeing like just like in Ocean's 8 or, in the documentary. Do they show the exhibition?
They do a little bit. Yeah. My dream, if I could go back in time, back to the future, is to see the China Through the Looking Glass exhibition.
Is that one your favorite?
It's one of my favorite years for sure. But I also want to be a fly on the wall for Rihanna's performance where she climbed on the tables.
Oh.
Like they show in the first Monday in May.
That would have been awesome. I love how Rihanna is just always showing up.
Her and Sarah Jessica Parker are like mainstays for the Met Gala. And also always on theme.
Always. They never disappoint.
They understand the assignment and they love a good theme. They commit.
I am curious to see like what Rihanna's gonna do. So she said she's keeping it simple this year. So, but she said hair and makeup will be the focus. So maybe I don't know. I wonder what they'll do with that.
I want her to look like she's in the Winx Club.
Yeah, like she's got some like ivy on her eyes or something, some sparkle like glitter like eyeliner. I guess like.
I want like a Rihanna-fied, Yasified version of Olivia Rodrigo. Like, was it last year or the year before? Her like purple, fluttery, like ethereal fairy look.
Yeah, maybe she could get some eyelashes that have like butterfly wings or something like that.
I just think of those like cars with the eyelashes.
Yeah.
Insanity. I want her to look like a Volkswagen Beetle with the eyelashes.
Same.
Fashion.
Yeah, look at these gowns. The beautiful gowns.
Yes.
There's like Christian Dior from 1949 Venus ball gown and Junon ball gown, which I just want to say Juno.
Oh my gosh, that Christian Dior like fall 1949 gown is gorgeous. It has like these petals on it, and I'm gonna sound so stupid, but was it the Oscars in 2009? I don't know how I know this, but Miley Cyrus wore something very, very similar.
Really?
Yeah.
Why
is that my first reference? I have no idea.
I don't know, but I would
We're
love to see.
I said what I said. I'm standing by this. Look at that.
You're right. Is it Christian Dior?
I don't think so.
That's crazy though. I see the inspiration.
It's a Zuhair Murad gown, but they were inspired.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, they were.
I guess there was at the time. So this article is from February 2009. I guess in 2009, in the blogosphere, people were commenting that Miley Cyrus gown looked like that 1949. It's a Dior Zunon dress. I think that's what they call it. But yeah, I guess it caused a little stir on the blog spot back in February 2009.
Wow.
That's what I think of.
Miley Cyrus just causing a stir. I love it. Oh, I wonder will she be there?
I don't know.
She invited to the Met?
That's another iconic, for better or for worse, Met Gala look.
Mm-hmm.
The 2013, the punk year, where Miley Cyrus in her bangers hair just looks like that like Cynthia doll from the Rugrats.
Yes. Oh my God. I love her Cynthia hair. It's crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy by today's standards anyways, but
I think it's still, speaking of influenced, Jojo Siwa.
Oh boy. Everyone's been coming to me with Jojo Siwa.
Why you?
I don't know why me. You're the third person.
I just feel like you would sip if anyone on this planet would like Jojo Siwa's quote unquote rebrand, it would be you.
No.
She's working so hard. She's busting nuts over here.
I did hear her say that's so funny.
That's actually like the greatest gift Jojo Siwa has ever brought to anything. Forget the bows, but the hours, the literal inside joke of her on Call Her Daddy saying, "I'm working so hard, I'm busting nuts."
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Yeah. But so Jojo Siwa's like rebrand, or what did she call it? She called it something.
Don't know.
She's, I don't know, talk about delusional, but she's only 20, but whatever.
She's only 20?
She is only 20.
Oh my gosh. Maybe that's what it is. She needs to rebrand because I keep thinking she's 15.
Well, yeah, but she's not really rebranding. She swapped bows.
What she could do is let her hair down.
She could.
Or do a bob. Do it like a short little bob.
But Brie.
Yeah.
She invented being gay.
I know. And pop music,
and
right?
Pop, and gay pop.
And gay pop.
Forget Muna. Forget Chapel Roan.
I know. It was all
JoJo. But my point. Oh, because JoJo Siwa in all these interviews is like the bangers era. The bangers era.
Oh, she's talking about Miley Cyrus?
That's her inspiration.
Oh.
That and Elton John and Freddie Mercury.
Okay.
All right.
But they're gay pop stars. Yeah.
But
also female. Oh wait, the Veronicas.
oh yeah,
That's double gay.
ooh, tattoo.
Tattoo. Yeah. Come on. The disrespect.
I know, right? Just every single artist ever.
Oh.
But yeah.
What about is she going to the Met? Is she going to dress? That would be
Oh
wild. Can
my
you imagine?
God. I want to see the first Monday in May, but for this year where someone pitches to Anna Wintour, like they have like the seating chart and Anna Wintour's there like meticulously like giving notes.
Yeah.
And someone just be like, and I've placed Jojo Siwa over here and see what happens.
She'd probably just be like, just put someone else, I think. I think she'd just like take the sticker off and just chuck it.
Oh man, I feel so sorry for JoJo. But the bangers era for Miley Cyrus with that Cynthia Punk look.
She made it work. She did it. That's how to rebrand, I think.
That is how to rebrand because that's still in my mind. Like if you say like 2010 to 2015 Met Gala, I can only say Miley Cyrus with the spiky hair. She was busting nuts over
She was busting nuts.
And people bust nuts to make
Everyone
the Met
does.
Gala happen.
They do. Yeah. It's a lot.
It is. What were we talking about?
I don't know. Beautiful gowns.
Speaking of the guest list, I guess, because it is top secret. So the guest list is meticulous and very thoughtful, but very, very elusive, very mysterious. We don't know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
But I love when like a young starlet shows up. Like I love the idea that Emma Chamberlain now, who's going to be on the red carpet interviewing again this year.
Love it.
But I love like Emma Chamberlain just being like inducted into, I don't know, like the
universe.
Vogue Met Gala universe.
Yeah. Emma Chamberlain's so funny too. Like she just is kind of off the cuff and I don't know. Who was it that she said like I love you to?
Jack Harlow. But I know some people. What are your thoughts on bringing younger, like, it stars of the moment in? Like, I loved when Addison Rae showed up.
I think it helps, too. Like, keep interest for... You know what I mean? Like, you got to keep young people involved. Otherwise, it's just kind of... It seems like almost too exclusive. You know what I mean? Like...
Yeah. I love, like, the randomness. I mean, it's not obviously random, but to us, the public, so random. So random of choices. And it's like a barometer.
Yeah.
Of like what's in at that moment. Like it's so interesting to see like for in the early 2010s, you see Emma Roberts there a lot. You see like Diana Agron there a lot. And you're like, oh, this is like the heyday of Glee. Allison Williams, you're like, oh, it's 2012 and Girls just premiered, you know?
Yeah. It has something to do with the time. Yeah. I'm wondering like who's going to be on this list?
Who is? We're past the age of the like TikTok star. So what's next? Also with new people getting inducted into like the Met, you know, getting an invite.
Yeah.
We get genius moments like Jason Derulo falling down the steps. Because like, why is Jason Derulo invited to the Met
was
Gala?
he there? Wait, when was he there?
I don't remember, but it was like 5 years ago.
He was like, Jason Derulo!
But he created that gold. Did he come back? I don't know if he was invited again, but it's just that one time.
Don't recover from that. Not on the Met Gala stairs.
No, but then you become a meme for life.
Yeah.
Like Jack Harlow's probably not going to be at the Met Gala again, but he's a Met Gala meme.
Yeah.
For the rest of his days.
That's true.
I don't know. Do you have any faves guest appearances at the Met?
Well, I did appreciate Doja Cat's appearances. I don't know if I don't know how she can top her looks because I feel like she's the queen of camp in these situations. Like when she did like the full red, like, what were they? They weren't diamonds. They were like gemstones. I don't know. Was it the Met?
I don't know, but I remember she did dress up in like a costume that was like Choupette, Karl Lagerfeld's cat.
Yes. That was wild, and I loved it. Like that was like
one of my favorites from the Chanel Karl Lagerfeld.
Yeah,
Met, which was last year. Time's
yes,
a blur.
it was last year because there was Well, I liked Anne Hathaway's outfit from last year too. I remember that stuck out in my mind.
That was just last year because that feels
Like
84
so
years.
long. Yeah, no, it does.
Anne Hathaway. I'm excited for Anne Hathaway this year.
She'll kill it. I know
She's
she will.
Slay.
Yeah. Sorry, what was
Who would you like to see?
Who would I like to see?
On the steps?
Jared Leto, maybe? Just, he always surprises me, confuses me, kind of gives me the ick a bit, but then I kind of like it. You know? Like when he had like, I think it was for the camp year that he just had like a replica of his head that he was carrying around. And then like for Karl Lagerfeld, he was dressed as the cat. Like, I don't know. It's like unnecessary. It's kind of cheesy, but I kind of love it. And he is kind of gorgeous. As much as he like scares me.
His cult leader status.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what this is about me.
I don't know. I'm into it. I mean, not into it, but like into it. I'm not into him being like a potential cult leader. Yeah. But I'm into. He's always in for the theme. Yeah, and he's like stylish. I don't know. I mean, we've seen him in like Gucci suits. Well, he's been Gucci's muse.
Yeah. So has Lana Del Rey. Where's Lana Del Rey?
I really hope Lana shows up at the Met Gala this year.
I hope so. She has been before, right?
She has. She was it Heavenly Bodies? But the year where she, oh my God, what is the reference? She has the star, like celestial.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the reference.
I do know the reference, and I can't think of it now.
To an old movie star?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't her. I'm thinking of SZA. Well, SZA wore Versace in 2018, but that's not it. What am I thinking of then? I know it exists. Oh, it was at the Grammys. But there was one year where Lana Del Rey and Jared Leto, obviously, because they're the Gucci muses, where she has the heart.
Yeah, with the sword. Is it swords?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and there he is. And he's, I don't know what he's wearing, but it all looks very, like, religious, like Roman Catholic style.
And that's the Heavenly Bodies year where Zendaya was Joan of Arc.
Oh, I love it. I love that look.
A fuck-ass bob.
Yeah.
I never saw one, you know?
I wonder what she's going to do with her hair this year.
Is she going to keep the blonde, like, that she's been promoting challengers with?
Maybe.
I'm excited.
Ooh.
I'm so excited for the fashion.
Me too.
I really hope they do the YSL 1999 floral bikini reference.
I hope so.
Any highlights for you as far as previous Met Gala fashions?
Yeah. Kim Kardashian's wet look. I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it was so cool.
It's aged like fine wine too.
It really has. Yeah.
Apart from the 2013, like, upholstery, like grandma's couch dress when she was pregnant with Northwest, Kim Kardashian slays every single Met Gala she's attended.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure she'll be at this year's Met Gala.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. But I don't know if she can top that. I feel like that's her best look.
Yeah.
If I had to pick.
Hot take, I really loved her Marilyn Monroe dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it. And she's platinum again. But I don't know. I'm really into that.
Yeah.
Not to be like fully Ozempic core or like Thinspiration.
No.
But I do love how she looked.
I don't know. I feel two different ways because I'm like, preserve the dress. You know, I'm like, no, but, you know, whatever. I mean.
Well, why is there a dress? I mean, for history. But like, if you're not. I don't know. Maybe that's the point of this theme.
Yeah. It kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
She did look great, though.
Well, I agree. But that poses a question. Is fashion art?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say hell yeah.
I think it can be.
Yeah.
I think what we're wearing today is not art. It's fashion in the way that going about your everyday life. It's like taking a photograph.
Yeah.
A photograph can be art or it can be like
just a snapshot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I do feel like fashion is like there is an art to it.
100%. Especially the costumes at the Met Gala. I think it is so important and so cool what Anna Wintour's really done for the Met Costume Institute. I mean, obviously she's not She didn't invent the Met Gala. She
Right.
didn't invent the Costume Institute.
She just elevated it.
She did. It became a whole different thing when she took over. And, every year it's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. It really does showcase like the very best of like fashion and designers and
Yeah,
what
and
you
there's
can do.
I love how it mixes everyone too.
And everyone's a work of art. It does prove the point that fashion is art.
Yeah. I don't know. People who don't see that fashion's art, get out of here.
I know. Get out of town.
Yeah.
I do like fashion as well. Like you play with identity. I love seeing these stars on, the Met steps at the Met Gala, dressed like a cat.
Yeah.
Or dressed, in whatever the designer wants. So like if Zach Posen, I don't know what that's an example, but Zach Posen or, back in the day, Alexander McQueen or, whatever designer wants you to be.
You just are the canvas.
Yeah, you are.
Let the clothes shine.
And anyone can be the canvas. Nowadays, an influencer can be the canvas or an athlete like Serena Williams is a canvas,
True. Yeah. She's been to the Met Gala.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah.
Everyone can play with their identity.
I love it. I think it'd be like so much fun just to be a part of it. Can you imagine like being able to, I don't know, do that, like play with your identity, like actually, I don't know, go crazy.
Like, I mean, fashion in any way, in any day, you can play with your identity.
That's
I think
true.
on a larger scale, it is very cool. It'd be very cool to, if I had the skill, this talent to design something and then see,
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj wearing my
Ooh.
art.
Is Nicki Minaj your muse?
Yeah, in this fictitious world, her, Julia Fox.
Yes. Oh my God. Do you think we'll see Julia Fox? I want to see her at the Met Gala.
I would hope. She probably is the closest thing to like an it girl of the moment. Her and Zendaya. So
I'm hoping that she'll be there.
I am too. I'm also hoping that we get like a Timothy Kylie couples call. Like,
Yeah. Are they still a couple?
I think so. The last I heard, have you fallen down the Club Chalamet rabbit hole yet?
I have not.
Hop onto Twitter, type in Club Chalamet.
Okay.
It's like this middle-aged woman who is in love with Timothy Chalamet.
She's the head of the club?
She created the Stan account, and it's like a really popular Stan account for Timothy Chalamet.
Ooh.
But she really does not like him with Kylie Jenner. But there's been rumors lately that Kylie is pregnant with Timothy Chalamet.
No
child.
way. What?
Yeah, which it's caused a little bit of a fuss. But
Wow. What do you think?
I don't really care. But
Yeah.
I would love them to just be someone's muse and walk hand in hand.
Like a power couple.
Yeah, on the Met steps. I would just live for it.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I totally forgot they were a thing. Like, I'm gonna have to follow this fan club. What is it? Club Chalamet?
Club Chalamet, yeah.
Oh,
Shout out.
get all my news.
But you were saying, just would it be cool to be there? I mean,
Yeah.
I'd love to be a fly on the
Like
wall.
dressed to the nines. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, climb up the Met steps.
Do your little pose. You know?
Yeah. Stick a leg out.
Stick a leg out.
Angelina Jolie style.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'd love more than that, though. I'd love to have a jewelry heist and
Yes.
steal some Cartier diamond necklace from the Met. But I don't know. That's just me.
That's just you. I think that'd be fun. Yeah.
That hasn't been done before, has it?
No. Never.
No. But I do think about, like, when we were talking about the Met, I think about Ocean's 8.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if that's another reason why I really enjoy this movie is because, like, you do kind of get a peek behind the curtain. Like, it's kind of imaginative. Like, what's going on in there?
And I love how it's all these, okay, the casting of Ocean's 8, star-studded, all-star female cast that does rival the Ocean's 11 movies with Brad Pitt and George Clooney.
Yeah. There's a lot of big names. It's all big names, really.
Really?
Or I think Aquafina was up and coming at the time.
I think at the time. There's some of the time moments in Ocean's 8, for sure.
Yeah.
A little millennial coded, a little like Aquafina, James Corden.
James Corden. I forgot all about him. And I was like, wait, what is he doing here?
Talk about getting the ick. I get the ick more from James Corden than Jared Leto for sure.
I just had this feeling like he was going to tell some bad jokes. Like, I was like, no, get me out of here.
Something's oddly sinister about this fellow, but you can't place your finger on why.
Yeah.
Like he'll yell at you at a restaurant or something.
Oh, yeah. Is that what it is?
I think
he had
so.
some like people said he was like rude in real life or something.
Yeah. But I just love that Rihanna's in this cast.
I do too. I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's
the most perfect casting on the planet because she is the Met Gala.
Yeah. It's genius. Whoever did the casting, like, brilliant.
Retroactive Oscar when they put that category in place.
Mm-hmm.
Just casting Rihanna in Ocean's 8.
Casting's not a category, is it? I guess
it's going to be.
Is it going? Is it really
going to be? Yeah.
Wow.
In a couple years' time, get a retroactive one.
Oh man, what
posthumous one, even though she's not dead. But
that's cool.
Yeah.
I guess you do gotta appreciate a good cast. I mean,
and this whole entire cast, well, the main cast has been at the Met.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I think
they must be. Like Sandra Bullock's definitely gone, right? I know Cate Blanchett.
Yeah. Speaking of, there is a look that I've got to show you.
Yeah.
If you have not seen Cate Blanchett at the Met.
Which year? What?
She's in Balenciaga. It's in 2007.
Oh, I want to see. Cate Blanchett is Mother.
She is, right?
I know that's Mother's different for different people, but Cate Blanchett is Mother.
Yeah.
I don't everything. Oh,
I love
looks
it.
Great in that. She looks great in anything.
She does. She looks great in that choppy bob that they have her in for Ocean's 8.
She makes
and Lou?
Ocean's 8.
It's Lou, right?
Yes.
She's like the only one I can remember her name.
Same. I always want to say Lou Reed though. Lou
Just
Vega.
a co-name.
Mambo number 5.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I can
all the great
think
Lou's.
of. Yes. Do you want to get into Ocean's 8?
Yeah.
So yeah, the movie is about Sandra Bullock, who plays Debbie Ocean, a name I can't seem to remember, but it's like a spin-off of the Steven Soderbergh Ocean's 11 with George Clooney and Brad Pitt and Andy Garcia and Don Cheadle in a weird British accent.
Oh,
I don't know. Have you seen the Ocean's 11 franchise?
never. None of them. I've only seen Ocean's 8.
Really?
Yep.
What about the Rat Pack one? You like old-timey things?
I've just heard of it. I'm sure I would like it, but I've seen a lot of heist movies, but never Ocean's 8.
What's your favorite heist movie?
Or not, never Ocean's 11. My favorite heist movie is probably this one.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, either this or trying to think, what's a good heist? Does Catwoman count? Wait, is The Hustle like a heist? No, it's more like Hustle.
What's The Hustle?
With Jennifer Lopez. Right?
What?
Didn't we see that one?
Oh, Hustlers.
Hustlers!
The
I'm
Hustle
sorry.
is with Anne Hathaway and Rebel Wilson.
Oh, The Hustle. I haven't seen The Hustle. Excuse
It
me.
is terrible. The Bling Ring?
Oh, yeah, Bling Ring's good.
I love the Mission Impossible films.
Oh.
Those
Yeah.
are probably my favorite heist.
Baby Driver's pretty good. I enjoyed that one.
Set It Off
Mm.
is my favorite. I love Set It Off. Have you
I've
seen
never
Set It
seen
Off?
Set It
Oh
Off.
my God. Queen Latifah, Vivica A. Fox, Jada Pinkett, not Smith, Jada Pinkett.
Ooh.
So good.
Paul Blart Mall Cop 2!
Yes.
I've seen that! That is a heist movie.
So what's your favorite? Is Ocean's 8
I
your
guess
favorite
I'd
heist?
have to say Ocean's 8 or Inception's a heist movie? I mean, I guess in a way you're like stealing dreams or something. I don't know. I'm like, I mean, yeah, maybe Ocean's 8 or Inception?
That's a fun, like, if someone just on the street asks you what's your favorite heist movie, and you say Inception, and they look at you crazy, and you're like, it's a dream heist.
It's a dream heist. Duh. Yeah, I guess if you're doing a big plan to steal, like a coordinated, it's only a heist if it's,
You gotta, like, assemble a team.
you gotta assemble a team. Yeah.
You gotta get the team.
Yeah.
You got to make the plans.
Mm-hmm.
You got to execute the plans.
That's so stressful, though. I can't imagine being Debbie Ocean. I mean, I guess she had like 5 years to think of plans, but can you imagine coming up with a plan? Like, that would stress me out.
Oh, that's exciting. That makes me feel alive to think about it. I want to be Debbie.
So you are Debbie. I'm like, I'll go along with your plan. Like,
you're like funneling just like a little bit of vodka into water. Running a bar.
I know.
Wearing velour suits.
Watching Judge Judy.
Being like, that's a rerun.
That's a rerun. I know my Judge Judy, yeah.
So like the movie starts with Debbie Ocean played by Sandra Bullock, who is newly paroled.
Mm-hmm.
She just got out of jail. She's like, R.I.P. my brother Danny Ocean, aka George Clooney.
She's got
who died between the years 2007 and 2018. Why? Who's to say?
Yeah. I don't know.
Why do you have to die? Why did he die?
Yeah, why did they kill it? Why did he have to be dead in this universe for her to exist?
I know. What did he do in those years? Why did he die? This asks more questions than it answers.
It does, which apparently they were going to have like more movies after Ocean's 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah, supposedly there was going to be... Well, there was a potential sequel. Wait a second. This is a sequel to Ocean's 13. Well, I guess there's Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Ocean's 13.
Mm-hmm. And then Ocean's 8.
And then Ocean's 8. So I don't know why it never happened. Because I think George Clooney said the script was completed and confirmed his involvement. I guess Bernie Mac died, so maybe that affected it. But
that's what I read. I read that Steven Soderbergh didn't want to continue it, and who one of the reasons was Bernie Mac passing away.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which fair. I mean, it did run its course. Like, I know he also mentions in an interview that he wanted to leave on a high.
Yeah,
which makes sense.
That makes sense. So he's like, let's all kill all the characters.
I guess I don't know.
The main Danny Ocean's dead.
He's dead. Well, anyways, he's dead.
He's dead.
And I love this opening scene with Sandra Bullock, which I'm just gonna call them by their actor names. Because I don't know.
I don't know either.
But yeah, so I love the scene where she's at Bergdorf's and she just every time I'm in a store, I'm like, could I pull this off? And I don't try it.
Yeah.
But she grabs a bunch of merchandise and goes up to the counter to return it. And she's like, the lady at the counter is like, I need a receipt. And she's like, fine. Well, I will just take it then.
And then she's like, can I at least get a bag? I mean, she makes it look so easy.
Smooth.
When she gets into that hotel, like, we were talking about, like, how is this realistic? Like, she's just so smooth.
Talk about lucky girl syndrome. Like, everything just falls into place for her. She just gets out of jail.
Yeah.
Steals a bunch of merchandise, and she gets a hotel room.
Just like that. Just easy peas.
I want to know on, like, a Reddit forum or something. Like, has anyone ever tried to steal?
Yeah, were they inspired and did it work?
Yeah, I want to know. I don't want to try it myself, but I want to know.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to risk going to jail. Like, the thrill seems fun, but like...
I wouldn't be able to make it in jail, that's for sure.
Yeah, you wouldn't be like making a shank out of your toothbrush.
Definitely not. I could have started practicing.
Yeah.
But so yeah, she assembles this team, and the mission is to steal the Toussaint, a $150 million Cartier necklace from the Met Gala. And her team are the girls.
Yeah.
TM. She enlists Cate Blanchett, who runs a bar. She's a vodka swindler.
Yeah.
A velour suit wearer. Woman of my heart.
She wears so many great outfits too, like power suits. Like, what else? She has this one outfit that's like a bomber jacket, and it has a velour vest underneath, no shirt, and a tie. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And leather pants.
Talk about a sleigh.
I was like, holy shit.
That woman rocks some velvet like no other.
Yeah.
Also the suits without anything on underneath.
I think she had the best looks.
I agree. I don't remember anyone else's looks, really.
No.
Well, and everyone's like it's so funny because we also have Helena Bonham Carter. Who is like Vivienne Westwood, essentially.
Yeah.
But she's like a bankrupt fashion designer who's like quirky and fabulous.
Makes sense.
It has all these quirky, fabulous Helena Bonham Carter style outfits. What are your thoughts on like persona? Because Ocean's movies in general really rely on like the star personas of like a Clooney, a Brad Pitt. This one, Sandra Bullock and Cate Blanchett, and
yeah,
it kind of feeds into that. Like you couldn't have like this movie would not work without the stars.
Definitely, yeah.
What are your thoughts on that?
Like it just works. Like Awkwafina being like the silly, goofy klepto. I love it. You know what I mean? Like everyone's pretty believable. I feel Helena Bonham Carter being the quirky one. Yeah, like
a fashion like designer and the style of like a Vivienne Westwood makes total sense.
Yeah,
because that's just like her persona, anyways.
Yeah. I don't know. I love it. I mean, that's why I wanted to see this movie initially. It's just for the cast, Yeah. Plus, I guess, like, I don't know. I feel like there was a time where we just got a lot of these movies. It was like all female cast,
Like a female Ghostbusters.
And I love that.
It's not a bad movie.
It's not.
I mean, it's not like excellent. I have rewatched it.
You have?
Yeah. It doesn't like blow me away. But also real hot take, Ghostbusters is great, but didn't like blow me away.
Yeah.
So.
But it's also Ghostbusters. I mean,
yeah.
I feel like it was a cultural phenomenon at the time, maybe like back in the original.
Oh yeah.
But like,
in
the effects too. Now, yeah, if you look back.
Well, I totally get why the like Gen X-y men really ride for Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
It's just like the SNL, like the Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, like the cast.
It's the cast. Yeah.
And yeah, like a Leslie Jones and Melissa McCarthy don't elicit the same feelings in a lot of people.
No. Well, for me, I kind of did. I enjoyed the female Ghostbusters.
I did too. But Kristen Wiig is my Dan Aykroyd.
So if she was cast, would it be different?
But she was in it.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, she was?
She was.
Oh, yeah. It was Kate McKinnon. For some reason, I forgot she was in that.
Yeah. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
What I'm trying to say is I like the female Ghostbusters. Sue me.
Yeah. Sue me.
Yeah. But I get it. I get why people didn't really love it, which it makes me think that Ocean's 8 was just doomed to fail. Like it got good reviews and made good money, but like I feel like it was doomed to fail just because we really during this time, like late 2010s, really wanted a female lead. Like it was like the girl boss era. But then as soon as we got it, we were always like, no, like there was so much backlash. So it's so funny that in 2018, after the Ghostbusters backlash, they like were like greenlighting Ocean's 8.
Yeah, true. It did I remember the Ghostbusters getting a lot of backlash. But like, what about Ocean's 8 though? Did people not?
I mean,
like
Sandra Bullock and Cate Blanchett and Anne Hathaway were praised for their performances. It did well. It was received pretty well. But there was that whole like feminist slant that I think ultimately maybe hurt it.
You mean just box office wise?
No. I mean like culturally.
Yeah. Like just the fact that it's a remake too, maybe. Do you think that affected it? Like
I think so, because it was just very much of an era. Like this is still the time when James Bond, they were toying around the idea of having a woman James Bond, and then people were like, no.
Yeah.
It's just that time, but it's also like prime Me Too movement, which happened in 2017. So it's like you couldn't really criticize women, but people didn't want an all-female reboot of things.
I did.
Well, same, but like I feel like yeah. But now it caters to our, this caters to like our wants.
That's
which
true.
I love.
Yeah, that's all that matters, right? No,
right. Well, there was an interview with Refinery 29, Her name was Olivia Milch. She's like the co-writer. She's a screenwriter. She's involved with Ocean's 8. But she was asked by Scott Myers, did you feel like as a woman working on this major movie with an all-female cast, there was more pressure to succeed and get it right? And she responded, sometimes I'd look over and say, oh my God, there's 8 women on screen right now. This is amazing. But it's a shame that because the percentage of films that are either made by women or with female protagonists are so low, there does tend to be this pressure to perform very well. Or if you screw up, then you're never going to get the chance again.
Wow.
Which is so true. And that's so much pressure.
That is a lot of pressure. That's so crazy, too, to think that that was just like a few years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This sounds like something I feel like that would be like, I don't know, maybe 10 years plus, you know, like an issue, but it's still kind of an issue. But
well, it's totally an issue. It's like Patty Jenkins. She directed Wonder Woman for the most amount of money, like the biggest blockbuster.
mm-hmm.
And then that does really well. We don't see her direct anything else.
Yeah.
But when Wonder Woman 1984 came out, panned, just no. She's out. Don't like it. You know, like females don't really get that. Not to be all feminist agenda.
Why? Yeah. There's like Ocean's 11. We had Ocean's 11, 12, 13.
Mm-hmm.
Ocean's 8. Why is there not an Ocean's 8, 9, and 10, but female?
Because this movie didn't do... Ocean's 11 could have done mid
mm-hmm.
and gotten an Ocean's 12.
Mm-hmm.
Ocean's 8 does pretty well, but not like breaking boundaries well.
Mm-hmm.
So doesn't get it. I guess what I'm trying
it's
to say
gotta be groundbreaking. The pressures, there's a different standard.
Totally.
Yeah.
But we can't deny it.
Mm-hmm.
But then also there were people at the time that were like, you're just giving it a, you know, like a bad review because you're a man. And then these female critics were like, no, I didn't really like it.
Oh.
So there's that thing too.
Maybe they don't have taste.
Yes. Well, also, like, girl bossing is great. But girl failure is okay too. Girl mid?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What about a girl mid?
True. Yeah. Just girl anything, I guess.
Girls deserve to be mid.
Yeah. Not everything has to be, has to blow you away. Like, to your point about the female Ghostbusters. Like, it doesn't have to be, it could just be enjoyable for what, like, it can just be, like, fun and not, I don't know. Crazy. Like, I don't know. What do you want them to do? I mean, they're Ghostbusters.
I hate to go on a whole female agenda, but you know that Ghostbusters Afterlife? I feel like
The one that just came out?
The one that came out a couple years ago, and then they made the one that just came out.
Oh, okay. I honestly, after the female Ghostbusters, I stopped caring.
You're like, I quit.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be another female. I thought they were coming back with the ladies, and they didn't. So, because
that hate.
Yeah.
It was visceral.
It's dumb.
It's so dumb. But I guess my point with that is like the Paul Rudd film Wolfhard
Mm-hmm.
could be mid. Or
Yeah.
could be middling.
It probably will be. No offense.
Well, I haven't seen it, but it got a green light for a sequel, and the sequel already came out. But we're not getting an Ocean's 9.
Damn it. I want to see more Sandy B.
Just in general.
In
I
general.
wanna see more Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the cast. And then we get Mindy Kaling,
Yes.
Rihanna, who plays Nine Ball,
Mhm.
security hacker. Which, what are your thoughts on Rihanna?
Rihanna. I love her. She's great. Like, I love her character in this movie too. She's so chill. Like,
How would you describe Nine Ball?
I would say she's like easygoing. She gets the job done. I feel like we don't know that much about her except that she hacks and smokes joints, you know?
She's very Bob Marley coded.
Yeah, the giant hat she wears with all her dreads.
I love that Rihanna's a hacker too. I feel like that's a very perfect role for her.
Yeah.
Just as like the cool hacker.
Yeah, I just feel like she's cool.
Then we have Awkwafina, a street hustler and a pickpocket.
She cracks me up.
I enjoy Awkwafina up until the end when she becomes a YouTuber.
Oh, and she's like on her skateboard.
Yeah.
You're like, cringe.
Very cringe.
It is.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Sarah Paulson.
yeah, your girl Sarah Paulson.
I'm very confused. like, I know she just sells stolen goods, I guess. Is that what she does? But how does she keep track of them?
She's organized because she's a mom.
She's so organized. It's ridiculous. Oh,
It's like trad wife by day, like stolen goods seller by night.
yeah.
And then we have Anne Hathaway, who plays Daphne Kluger, a famous actress and the host of the Met Gala. So she's like what Zendaya is to this year's Met Gala. Daphne is to this fictitious 2018 Met Gala.
Yeah, she's the it girl.
She's the host. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Zendaya's the host. Yeah. Right?
Oh, I guess she is a co-host.
Yeah. She's... Yeah, because every year there's celebrities that get to host.
Yeah. It's Zendaya, Jennifer Lopez,
Bad Bunny, and Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. Wild. Isn't that wild?
I like it. I like that it's just like a Avengers assemble group of random celebrities.
I like that too.
And that Bad Bunny somehow is always at these award shows.
Yeah.
I've never heard a Bad Bunny song, but
I have.
Yeah?
A couple.
Are they good?
I don't know.
Sing a Bad Bunny song.
Oh yeah, a lot of his songs are in Spanish. So I don't think I could sing it.
Sing them. Sing them. Anyways, so Anne Hathaway, she like joins Ocean's 8, but originally she's manipulated by the women to hire Helena Bonham Carter's character and Cartier to steal the Toussaint necklace.
This whole situation's so crazy. I'm like, how does Debbie Ocean think of all this?
I love it.
Like, if one person fails at their job, the whole thing's gonna go down.
That's what I love about it. The stakes are high.
The stakes are so high. But yeah, sorry, I feel like am I skipping ahead?
No.
They somehow trick the head of Cartier into giving up the diamonds.
Yeah. They're on loan so that
they're on loan.
That Anne Hathaway could wear them to the Met.
Yeah. But then there's that like magnetic clasp situation. Like they run into some snags along the way.
They do, because the plan is to steal the necklace, like create basically the one place that doesn't have cameras in the Met is the bathroom. Mm-hmm. And there's like one blind spot. So they're like, oh, we're going to get Anne Hathaway to go to the bathroom and get the necklace off.
It's kind of genius.
Yeah.
Because that's the one place you can't go.
And Rihanna's or Nine Ball's sister creates something to like unmagnetize the necklace.
I love that she has like a little sis that's like smart and like just handy.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah. And then like Sarah Paulson and Cate Blanchett, they like secure jobs temporarily at Vogue.
I love this. I love this part. That's how you do it, right? An inside job. Gotta get on the inside.
And they do get on the inside. They're just like random workers at the Met Gala, which is very, very nifty. So they can like get like insider access. And then there's this whole plot about Debbie Ocean wanting to frame her ex. Whose name is Becker.
Yeah. He's like an art dealer.
Yeah.
Total trash.
Trash bag of a man.
Yeah.
But also, whatever.
He's a con artist as well.
Yes.
And that's the reason she was in jail. Because
of him.
Yeah, so.
But it's so funny. Like, I only care about the women.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so like, oh, there's this whole subplot about Becker. I'm just
getting back. Yeah. I don't know if the movie needs it now upon like second viewing.
No, I'm not into Becker.
Yeah, it's not as sad as I feel like the first time when I saw this movie in theaters, I was like, oh yeah, get him back. But this time I'm kind of like, oh, who cares? You get the jewels. Like,
no, the only Becker I care about is Ted Danson.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did you ever watch Becker?
No. But I love Ted Danson.
Yes. Okay. So, Lou spikes Daphne's soup.
Yes.
And that's like the point where they get Daphne to go into the bathroom to steal the necklace. But apparently Daphne knows the plot all along. And she's like, I want in, guys.
Yeah. I think that part is so funny. She's like, I don't have a lot of female friends, and you guys look like you're having a good time. I just thought I'd join.
Me. Relatable. Just
this is how we would get into a heist situation. Probably we probably wouldn't be 9-ball or whoever. We'd be Daphne.
We would be Daphne. We'd be like, I really was onto your scheme and I want to join.
I want to join.
Or you're going to jail.
Yeah, blackmail.
Yeah, you have to be my friend.
Yeah.
I'm going to blackmail you.
Get him.
Which, honestly, I don't have a lot of female friends. This is my way in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anne Hathaway, for giving me the blueprint.
That's how it's done.
Every day I'm like,
find people to blackmail into being friends.
I feel like I hope someone involves me in a jewelry heist.
Oh, gives me hope.
Yes. Also, I love that she's like just doing it for the plot. You know? She's like, oh, this sounds interesting. This is fun.
She's just kind of going with it.
This is a jewelry heist? Like, sweet.
Yeah, what does she got going on right now?
Yeah. She's very lonely. She's so lucky. She's a star, you know?
Yeah.
And James Corden plays the investigator. What are your thoughts on James Corden?
I don't know. He just annoys me. I mean, I used to like him singing in the like celebrity singing in the car, like the karaoke in the car. Yeah. But I was never like a huge James Corden fan.
There's just so many late night guys. I feel like James Corden's not. James Corden's not a man that besides being cringe, I will ride for. He's not like Jimmy Fallon to me. I love him and I will always love him. Yeah. No matter what he does.
I was going to say Jimmy Fallon. I ride for him.
I do. I ride for him too.
Jay Leno, that chin.
I don't care about him, but I like Seth Meyers. I'll ride for a Seth Meyers or a Jimmy Fallon, but not James Corden.
Yeah, he doesn't do it for me.
Too much musical theater, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too much singing.
I
don't like it.
I don't like it. No, you know what it is? What? I think it's the fact that he was in Cats. That really takes it up.
That was what I was thinking. Hairball, sorry.
It takes it over the top. Like seeing him in that like cat suit. Question the CGI cat suit. Just it was so disturbing to me.
The butthole edit. No, just
yeah.
I feel like the entirety of the cast of Cats 2019 has like a cringe spot.
Yeah.
I feel like they're all cursed.
They are.
Even Taylor Swift to a degree. Like I feel like she can never be in a movie again without like I don't know, I feel like it's the Cats curse.
Yeah. Once you're in Cats, you're cursed.
A little bit. Or like you don't come out unscathed. Except maybe Taylor Swift.
I know. I feel like she somehow made it through. Did she have a song, like an original song in that movie?
She did because she really like was doing that like Oscar play. Like I think she's like,
was she supposed to get an Oscar for Cats? Did anyone get nominated for Cats?
No. No.
Were they trying to get nominated?
I think Taylor Swift was. I think she like had her eyes set on an EGOT.
Gotcha. I could see that, but
yeah. Except I feel like she would win she'd be an EGOT winner by loopholes. Only loopholes. Like she'd have like a song. Like Billie Eilish is closer to being an EGOT. Probably
she's
by
got
accident.
2 now, right?
Well, 2 Oscars.
Yeah.
And I could see her doing something where she would win a Tony. But like it's always like in a roundabout way, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can see in the future Taylor Swift being like, oh, maybe she'll direct a play on Broadway or something.
Maybe she will. Yeah.
All Too Well goes from a short film to a Broadway show.
I would maybe see that.
I would too.
That actually sounds like a good idea.
Oh my God. Cast Jake Gyllenhaal as the role of quote unquote Jake Gyllenhaal.
Do you think he would take it?
I think so. I think that would be genius.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Because I think
Taylor, are you listening?
Yeah. But yeah, so they successfully they were a success. They did it.
Oh yeah.
We did it.
Ocean's 8. They did it. They came out on top.
They did. And
they framed the bloke.
Yeah, and they enlisted the amazing Yen, who was in one of the Ocean's 11 films.
Oh, is he always just going through the lasers?
I think so. That's what I picked up. I've only seen Ocean's 11. I haven't seen 12 or 13. So I wouldn't really know.
Gotcha.
And to be fair, I fell asleep during Ocean's 11. Also fell asleep during rewatch of Ocean's 8. So I don't know. But yeah, he came in clutch, dodging all the lasers to steal even more jewels from the Met. So everyone gets more money.
Love it. Yeah, they create this like big diversion and then take all the jewels. Like, it's genius.
Yeah, because like when the original jewel heist at the Met Gala happens, because the Cartier necklace is stolen and the security's freaking out, everyone has to evacuate the Met. And then that's when Cate Blanchett and the amazing Yen get to work their magic and steal even more jewels.
I love Cate Blanchett with the little like remote control submarine. Like it's like a little toy. It's just because they have like this moat situation. Like there's like the water. Because I think it's supposed to be like, what was the theme? Like Elizabethan something or I don't know. I think, right? Like
something like that.
I don't know. There's like moats.
And they have like the little bags to like cart the necklaces away.
I love it. It's genius.
I love it.
Yeah, it does make me want to be involved in a heist. It's just like you have to get a whole crew. Like that's a lot.
No, I like that. That's where the magic happens.
I feel like I don't know that many people to assemble.
I think people would be in on it if you assembled a Molly crew.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. If you're like, let's form a heist. I'm in, at least. I know some people that would be in.
Yeah?
I think you'd be surprised.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. Different walks of life, different criminals.
Maybe I will.
Yeah. You're gonna find your 9-ball and your Mindy Kaling.
You're like, I know people. We can make this happen.
I'm telling
the Met's coming up in a few days. We got this.
Yeah, we can pull off this heist in what, 3 days?
Yeah, we got
this.
We can do it.
But yeah, I guess according to Wikipedia, which it doesn't happen like this in the movie, so I have a beef with Wikipedia plot.
Okay.
Well, because so basically it's like we did it joke, you know, all the ladies are like, woo, we got more money.
They celebrate with like champagne and pizza.
Yeah.
I love that.
Which is the way.
Yeah.
But according to Wikipedia, Mindy Kaling travels to Paris with a man she meets on Tinder. Now, I did not see where Tinder was involved. Maybe that was a Wikipedia tickle, or maybe I missed something.
I think it's supposed to be the same guy that she swiped right on, I think.
Oh.
Because it looks kind of like him, but also it's like, that's such a small detail that if you're not really looking at that man's face in the moment when they swipe, like you're not really, you know what I mean? Like,
gotcha.
It's very like, I feel like you could easily miss that.
Mindy Kaling's character is so interesting to me just because it's just like a very like afterthought character where they didn't put enough, like, I think they're like really relying on you knowing the Mindy Project and to be like, oh, this is the type of woman that she is and that's the man. Like, we really just know that she has a really overprotecting mom. Yeah. And she can assemble jewelry really well.
That's all we know.
And that she is on Tinder.
Yeah. Just freshly on Tinder.
Yes. But is that weird that I'm like, wait, there's some like missing piece?
Did you ever watch the Mindy Project?
I did.
Was it good?
I enjoyed it, but I've only seen the first season and that was a long time ago.
Gotcha. I never watched it.
You know, I've never like really related to Mindy Kaling, surprisingly. Like she's never been someone that I've like gravitated towards. She's not bad or anything. I just also didn't watch The Office.
Gotcha. That's how I know her, but I don't know. She's a very different character than in this movie, I feel.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
What does she play in The Office?
She's kind of like ditzy, I would say, but she's funny. Like, she has a fun personality, but she's just kind of like, she just plays dumb.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah, I can see that. And then Helena Bonham Carter pays off her debts and she opens her own store.
Huh.
Awkwafina becomes a YouTuber and in turn is invited to this year's Met.
Yeah.
If there was like an Ocean's 10, she'd be invited to the Met because she's an influencer. I feel like that's her trajectory.
Probably. I could see that.
And then Sarah Paulson expands her stolen business.
Dude, that was so funny because she's already running out of space. Like, she has a huge garage, like, full of things, you don't need. But it's just, I guess that's her business. I don't know how she does it and how she keeps track. They make it seem really easy for these criminals,
Are you going to partake? I feel like you'd be Sarah Paulson.
I do have hoarder tendencies. Maybe that's what it is that makes me cringe when I see her and I see like a big warehouse full of things. I'm like, oh no, don't do that. That's too much stuff. What are you going to do with all that stuff? And then I'm also like, oh, wow, look at all that stuff.
Brie, that's you.
Oh my God.
That's me. That's like girl bossing your way out of a mental disorder.
Yeah, that's so true.
If you have hoarder tendencies, I think you should be Sarah Paulson in this.
Thanks. I do wonder if some of these like tendencies are like mental disorders that they have,
Oh, yeah.
But they like use it to their strengths. It's an inspiration.
That's what it's all about. Using your mental disorders to your strength.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be manipulative, jewel heist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it to good use.
Definitely. I mean, as someone that's like fluctuated on the spectrum of like overly confident / delusional to like super depressed / like super insecure, life is better when you're manipulating people. Just like hot take.
Like Debbie Ocean.
Yeah, I think, you have to lean into your Patrick Bateman tendencies. Just don't kill anyone.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And 9 Ball opens up a pool hall.
Love it. Love this for her. Also love pool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're a pool head?
Yeah. I used to be good at it.
So maybe even 9 Ball.
Yeah.
And Lou really does live the dream. Cate Blanchett takes her motorcycle and drives off into the sunset.
She's so cool.
And Debbie Ocean has a martini beside George Clooney's grave.
Yeah. And don't forget Daphne. She's the film director.
Oh, yeah.
She's in the director's chair.
That's
I feel like
me.
that'd be you.
That's me because she's directing her look.
I love it. Oh, that was so wild to me, but I loved it. I was like, yes. And it's just also cool because it's also Anne Hathaway up there.
I love how
directing Anne Hathaway.
Yeah. Well, I do love that this comes out in 2018, a time when Anne Hathaway is still reeling from the Hathaway, and her public image has taken a knock. Like, the internet hates her.
We still love her.
Well, we love her, but she's playing with her persona in this a lot more.
Yeah.
And it does prove that she's cool and she's in on the joke to play someone so opposite her. And
You'd be a bad girl.
Yeah. I love that she's leaning into that and playing with her persona a little more.
Yeah.
Because I think these ocean movies really are just about the star's persona.
I think so.
And that's what carries it, which I love. I love that so much. I love when a movie just banks on it being like Julia Roberts or Cameron Diaz or like whoever.
That's how you get me.
That's why I want to see, well, not why I want to see Challengers, but Zendaya is the reason why people are going to see Challengers.
That's what I want to see. That's the real reason.
Really?
I don't have an interest in tennis like that.
You don't like Luca Guadagnino films?
No, I don't know.
You like Call Me By Your Name?
Oh, is that him?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yes, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe, but that's a secondary factor.
It's really Zendaya. But that's true.
Yeah.
And nothing's wrong with that.
No, nothing is.
No. Yeah. Ocean's 8 is a great film. Like, I, in my mind, categorize it as a dry bar film. Like, it's a great film to just, like, you know those movies when you're, like, practicing self-care? And you're like, I just want to pop this on. Like, I know I've seen it before, but it's something pretty light. Paint my toes to it.
Yeah, you can just paint your toes.
Yeah.
This makes me just want also like more like Sandra Bullock and Cate Blanchett together, like in movies.
Yes, please.
You know, I feel like they have a lot of chemistry. Like they're really funny together. Like they could be a dynamic duo,
like a buddy cop film. Oh, like The Heat, but
yeah, but like with Cate Blanchett.
Yeah, like a Thelma and Louise.
Yes,
or like a Set It Off, which is still a heist film. But they get another group of ladies.
Yeah.
It's like a little different, a little darker.
A little darker.
Into that.
Yeah.
I would love the melding of worlds, to be honest, because like Cate Blanchett's really otherworldly, or she has just this like quality that's otherworldly, but so does Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Like they're both very gorgeous people. And Brad Pitt's character in Ocean's 11 is very similar to Cate Blanchett's in Ocean's 8.
Ooh. I like an Ocean's crossover.
Yeah.
Like within the oceans.
Ocean's 14 or Ocean's 10, like a...
Yeah, they come together and do something. Some of the ladies, some of the fellas.
Well, yeah. And Sandra Bullock and George Clooney.
Yeah.
Have they ever been in a movie together? Because they should.
Wait, I thought they were, or were they dating?
Oh, they were in Gravity.
Were they in Gravity?
But they didn't share a lot of screen. Have you seen Gravity?
I've seen Gravity.
Well, you know then.
In my mind, I think I shipped them for a short period of time.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was like, they'd be the perfect couple. And I thought they were dating.
I don't think so, but Amal Clooney does look a little like Sandra Bullock.
Yeah. Maybe it was just me, just shipping them.
You like squint and look at Amal Clooney and George Clooney, and you're like, that's Sandra Bullock.
Oh. Yeah.
Amal Clooney is Sandra Bullock without glasses.
Pretty
without
much.
your glasses.
Yeah.
Far distance, Sandy B.
I was going to say, there was an idea, a crossover idea for this movie. Can you guess what movie they wanted to cross over with this movie? Think about it.
With the Ocean's 8 cast?
Well,
or is it like an Ocean's 8 or an Ocean's 11 crossover?
Oh, shoot. It might be Ocean's 11.
Wait, I want to think about this. Can I get a hint?
It has to do with the producer
of Ocean's 8.
Hold on. Let me just 1 second here. Sorry. I copied and pasted some information. I'm like, maybe I missed a vital part. Because you're not going to believe this.
Scooby-Doo.
No.
I'd love a good George Clooney, Matthew Lillard situation.
That would be fun, though.
Thank you for yes-anding. I know that was dumb.
No, it's not dumb. Especially when you hear what...
It's going to be something like that. I know it.
It is something kind of... Okay. Do you want me to just tell you?
Yes,
or
please.
Okay. Magic Mike. Apparently.
Oh, you were telling me because of Steven Soderbergh.
Yes, it's because of him. All because of him, which I didn't realize he was behind the Magic Mikes. But
that's so funny though, because I was thinking like Steven Soderbergh, Aaron Brockovich, Traffic. I'm like, wait, what? Like a Traffic Ocean's 11 crossover?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. I don't know. Why Magic Mike? I mean, how is Magic Mike gonna be? Is he gonna be part of the heist? Are they gonna steal something from him? Are they gonna steal his dance abilities? Like, what is...
Could it be like a part of the Ocean's 11 like franchise is like the dancers? You know, that's how they meet Brad Pitt's character in like the poker hall, the dancers in the back of the strip club.
Strip club, yeah, but they go to a male strip club?
Maybe. I don't know. Is that the idea?
Maybe. He's one of the dancers.
I've never seen Magic Mike. I do know it's like darker.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw like the second half of Magic Mike, The Last Dance. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It made me laugh. It maybe warmed my heart a little. I don't know that it was supposed to be funny, though. There were some moments that I was like, what the hell's going on? Didn't make a lot of sense. So I kind of want to watch the other ones because I don't know. I don't know if it was a good depiction of the whole Magic Mike series.
I hear the first one is quite good.
Yeah. Definitely want to check it out. But I just thought that was wild that, and this was in 2023. It was discussed. Or they said that they had discussed a crossover. So maybe... That's what George Clooney said in 2023. So maybe they had discussed it previously. I don't know, but that just intrigued me.
I stand by Steven Soderbergh saying 3's good.
3's good. Yeah. Yeah. I think so too.
But he did produce Ocean's 8. So,
Yeah. There's also maybe going to be a prequel with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. Don't know if that'll happen. That's like the grandparents or something, or the parents of Danny Ocean. Like, really just try to keep this lore alive.
But the thing about that is Barbie was great.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie is great. Ryan Gosling is great.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see the Fall Guy. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
However, the thing about Ocean's 8 or Ocean's 11, it's based on like Dean Martin and like the Rat Pack, Sammy Davis Jr. They did Ocean's 11 before.
Yeah.
Right? So Ocean's 11, the modern day 2001 version, was Brad Pitt and George Clooney. The 2018 Ocean's 8's female, Sandy B, Cate Blanchett. The next Ocean's 11 should truly just be a remake.
Just a true remake. No prequel, no crossovers.
No, because this structure is just a remake. It's like A Star is Born. There's already a legacy in place. Just put in a new
cast.
Who
would you cast as the next Ocean's 11?
I think we can mix.
Yeah, I think we can mix at this point.
I know later in the Ocean's 11 franchise, Julia Roberts comes in.
Ooh.
I think we could do a true mix.
I think we could too.
I think
Zendaya.
I think
Just always.
I'd like to see a Margot Robbie in the mix.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Ryan Gosling. I'm sorry to Ryan Gosling.
No. He's not needed.
I'm sorry to that man. Who? I don't...
It's hard to think of that many people.
It's also hard to think of stars today with a little more edge, I guess.
Yeah.
Like George Clooney has this like suaveness and Brad Pitt has this what?
Sorry. Oh gosh. I can see his face, but then his name disappeared. Hold on.
Jacob Elordi can do it.
Jacob Elordi. That's who I was seeing. I kept thinking Nate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Him is like the Brad Pitt character.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone has a charisma of George Clooney right now, though, but
it's tough out there.
But Jacob Elordi could do it. Margot Robbie.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Barry Keoghan, not to get too saltburn.
Oh.
But I could see him as like a weird...
Like, yeah. He has some weird skill and they need it.
But all the Guy Ritchie films are really like Ocean's 11 heist films, just made in the Guy Ritchie way with a lot more violence, you know?
Yeah?
Yeah, like The Gentleman or the other Gentleman movies that come out. I don't know, you know, Wrath of Man. Anything with Jason Statham and Guy Ritchie, I feel like
got that.
It keeps it alive.
I'm trying to think.
Who would you cast?
Oh, gosh. Well, I like this. I like what we have so far. Margot Robbie, Jacob Elordi. You said Barry Keoghan.
Yeah.
I kind of want Timothée Chalamet.
Bring him in.
He could be. He's kind of smooth. I feel like he could get away with a lot. You know,
totally. Him as like a hacker.
Yeah. Yeah. Like for the ladies though, who? Other than Zendaya.
You know who I would like as the like Rihanna like hacker role? She's not an actress, but Gabriette.
Gabriette?
Yeah. Who's dating Maddie Healy, who like is really popular on the internet.
Oh.
Because she looks like Angelina Jolie circa 1999.
Yeah?
And I feel like that would just be a cool addition. Make her acting debut. My vote's Gabrielle.
Ooh, she does look cool. I see exactly what you're saying. Yeah. She has that look about her. It's those eyebrows.
I could just see like a character like that. Like if she making her acting debut and like something like that getting wild.
Yeah.
Just like stealing the show.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, like how was that so far? 3, 4, 5. Was that 5?
Yeah. Like as a nerdy character, Io Debris.
Io Debris.
Yeah.
So 6. Ocean 6. Should we do Ocean 7? Do we need one more?
Yeah. Ocean 7.
Who's gonna be like the mastermind?
I know.
Who's gonna be the Debbie Ocean?
Zendaya.
Yes, I do want to cast her.
It's Zendaya.
Yeah, I can't help it. She's just so good. She's everything she touches is gold.
It is. She is my Debbie Ocean.
Yeah,
She's the mastermind of my heart.
yeah.
But yeah, no, I like Ocean's 11. And I like Ocean's 8.
I've only seen Ocean's 8, but that's all I need to see.
Yeah.
It satisfies me.
Good. Yeah. I'm pretty satisfied.
Yeah. Is that a review? We're satisfied.
We're satisfied. All those crazy cameos too.
Oh yeah, the celebrity cameos. That's right. How many celebrities were in that? It was a good amount. Dakota Fanning was there.
She was.
Anna Wintour was actually there. That was actually her.
Totally thought it was fake her until you could see her face.
Yeah, they do this weird pan around from the back of her bob to the front, and she's still wearing the glasses, and I'm like, that could be anybody. And then she takes the glasses off, and then you see her from a distance, and it's like, oh. Yeah, they almost got us.
Yes.
Katie Holmes, Maria Sharapova. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Serena Williams. Kim Kardashian was there. Common.
Oh yeah, that Common cameo.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. There's a really funny clip of it's Sandy B, Cate Blanchett, and Sarah Paulson all just joking around about Common. What? And I don't know, I guess Sandra Bullock thinks he's sexy, and she's like, I didn't even get to have a scene with him. And they joke on her. I don't know, it's just so funny.
I vaguely remember this because I do remember the promo for Ocean's 8.
Yeah, she's basically I want to climb up like a tree. What else? Who else? Kylie Jenner, Alexander Wang, Bella Hadid, Gigi Hadid, Olivia Munn. So many people. Heidi Klum.
I'm into cameos.
Yeah.
I like them all.
It was a nice touch.
We didn't see Andre Leon Talley though.
That
was saved for the Sex and the City movie.
Yeah.
Not only.
Exactly.
But I love the Anna Wintour one. I do think this movie is a great nod to the Met Gala.
Yeah. I love that Anna Wintour was there too. It's like she approves,
Yes. She put her stamp on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And really, we just want to be Anna Wintour / Vogue approved.
Exactly. We just want to gain her approval.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or Cate Blanchett's.
Yeah. It holds a lot of weight.
Totally. Well, anything else?
Just on the movie or just
anything
in general?
And to wrap this up.
The hardest part.
I know.
The hardest part is saying goodbye.
I know. It's not so long. It's not goodbye.
It's just
see you soon.
See you soon.
No, I like Ocean's 8 a lot. And I'm looking forward to seeing all the looks for this year's Met Gala.
Same.
What is host Zendaya gonna wear?
I'm on the edge of my seat. I need to know. Will it be florals? Will it be something else?
I mean, there's gonna be gowns.
Beautiful gowns.
And we'll definitely be watching. We'll definitely be looking.
Yeah, we will.
And in the meantime, we can sit at the grave site of George Clooney with our martinis.
Yeah.
Pour one out for the homies.
Pour one out for the homies.
We will see you next week.
Bye.